All right, guys, we are going head to head. Another speedboat battle. Going to be brought to you by two competitors. We'll get to the competitors in just a second. But first, let's focus on the arrows. We are going to be using a variety of arrows and arrow weights / diameters, but we're mostly focused on the weights here. Our heaviest being the Full Metal Jacket 250 spine. Our next heaviest will be the Black Eagle Rampage 150 spine. We will go to our Black Eagle X Impact 200 spine. And then the Black Eagle X Impact 250 spine. And our lightest arrow will be the Black Eagle X Impact 300 spine with 0 fletchings, bare shaft. But we're after speed today, so we want light. As light as can be. This is the lightest one. So, look at the diameter differences between 150 spine, 300 spine. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Well, without further ado, let's weigh these up, see what kind of real numbers we're looking at. You might not be able to see the grains pop up on my grain scale, my arrow weighing scale here, but I will drop the actual grains digitally in the screen for you guys. So, all right, first up, we'll start with our heaviest Easton Full Metal Jacket 250 spine. What are we looking at here? 928 grains. Next, our Black Eagle Rampage 150 spine. $150 spine. $814 grains. Next is our Black Eagle 200 spine X Impact. 640 grains. She'd be adulting. The FMJ was 250 spine, just so we know. Black Eagle X Impact 250 spine. 524 grains. And our lightest contender, Black Eagles 300 spine. 444 grains. Without further ado, let's put them through the ringer. Let's go check out the bows that we're going to be shooting. All right, our first contender. We're going back to the APA. This is my original APA. It is the King Cobra Micro Tune, if you can read that up there. And the Micro Tune is for this roller guard, I believe. All your tuning is right here, adjusting their rest, their APA limb-driven rest here, fall away, and their Micro Tune system. Right there, it says Micro Tune, if you can't read that. Patented system, I believe, and it's for the roller guard. So you mess with that screw and you can lock it in. Other than that, I don't think there's any other tuning, if I remember correctly. Nothing with the cams. They do have something new now, lately. This is a 5-year-old bow. And this bow is set at 29-inch draw, 90 pounds of draw weight. The reflex on this bow is insane. It's probably over 3 inches, and the brace height is under 5.5. I believe it's about 5.25. Super short brace height. So that's our first contender. Our next contender is my, not brand new, this is a year-old bow, Came out 2 years ago, 2023. But just got the new strings. Gas strings, flow orange, looking pretty clean. This bow is set to 80 pounds, 31-inch draw. So 10 pounds lighter on the draw weight, 2 inches longer on the draw length, and it's about the same brace height, 5 1/4, 5 1/2-ish, respectively. So this bow actually might be 10 feet a second faster because it's got 2 extra inches on the draw length, even though it's 10 pounds lighter. Might be about 10 feet per second faster, but we'll see. I'm gonna put them to the test. This bow almost beat the King Cobra DG, which was at 100-pound draw weight, 29-inch draw, with 5 1/4, 5 1/2-inch brace height. So this actually might defeat the King Cobra MT at 90 pounds. All right, let's take them to the field. APA King Cobra MT first. We'll be doing a 300 spine, our 400 grain arrow, our lightest arrow. .500 grain arrow. .600 grain arrow. .293 feet per second. .800 grain arrow. .259 feet per second. 900 grain arrow. .242 feet per second. All right, guys, PSE OMEN, 400 grain arrow. .351 feet per second. 444 grains. I'll put it up on the screen, but that's cooking. Granted, that's 80 pounds, but you could probably add another, or you probably at 70 pounds with a 350 grain arrow, I should probably going close to 360 feet a second, 356. That's what it was rated at. This is 10 pounds extra on the draw weight in an inch, but it's almost 100 grains heavier than the arrow weight, so that's cooking. 500 grain arrow. .329 feet per second. Or 600 grain arrow. 303 feet per second. 800 grain arrow. $259 feet per second. It's an oddly familiar number. Is that the exact same number we got with the King Cobra 90 pounder? For 800 grains? I know we had that number before. It might be neck and neck. Let's do it one more time just to be sure. Okay, that was 265, so 800 grain arrow, 900 grain arrow. $246 feet per second. All right, guys, pretty impressed with these bow warriors. Honestly, the PSE OMEN is still pretty impressive. They both did really well though, but this is 10 pounds heavier on the draw weight. Granted, it's 2 inches shorter on the draw length, and the OMEN was still edging it out each time. I think it got a little closer towards that heavier arrow, the 900 grainer. I think the OMEN was only 4 feet a second faster, but still, like, if 10 pounds of draw is about 20 feet a second faster than something that's 10 pounds of draw lighter or less, all else being equal, 2 inches of draw length more is about 20 feet a second, all else equal. So ideally they should both be the same speed. If this is 10 pounds heavier in the draw and this is 2 inches longer on the draw length. Man, the OMEN was, I don't know, showing it up in my opinion. But look at that, this is a lot lighter, but look at the beef on the OMEN. Look at the limb pocket spread compared to this. Super spindly, super stable, super wide, and it felt that way. And PSE does that full draw stability. I mean, it feels just sturdy. But at the end of the day, guys, the PSE OMEN was the king of this battle.